Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? Good morning. My name is Nathan Chaddock, principal of Rossett Sterling High School, and would like to welcome you to the graduation ceremony of the class of 2021 at the Ford Park Arena. Before we begin our ceremony, I would like to remind you that once the ceremony has concluded, in order to facilitate the departure process so you can meet your graduate in the grassy area outside the arena, if you are seated in sections 107 to 119, you will be directed to exit at the rear of the facility. If you're in sections 120 to 124, you'll be directed to exit through the glass doors that are behind these sections. After the ceremony has concluded, there will be officers stationed to help direct you down those pathways. Also, there are 2 elevators if you should need those as well. This is a reminder that there's no smoking in this facility and that the aisles must be kept clear at all times. In respect to the graduates and those seated around you, we ask that all cell phones and other noise-making devices remain silent during the ceremony. Your cooperation is greatly appreciated. Thank you. Audience, would you please stand in honor of our graduates? Graduates and guests, would you please stand and remain standing for the flag presentation, the choral presentation, and the school song and the invocation, which will be given by Daniela Mendoza Arcos. Graduates, stand please.
To the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. With liberty and justice for all.
Dear God, today we join with heaven as we celebrate and give thanks for every student here. Thank you that each one of us is unique and brimming with potential. Thank you for leading us in our studies and watching over us on our final exams. We pray that we may all feel proud of each other today and enjoy sharing our memories and achievements with family and friends. May today be a memory that burns bright within us as we embark on life's great adventure. Amen.
Thank you, Danielle. It is with great pleasure that I now turn the podium over to four of our most distinguished members of the class of 2021. Presenting the senior class welcome will be Senior Class President Sadai Lazo. Presenting the senior reflections will be Student Body President Kobe Joseph. Presenting the salutatory address will be Brooke Benoit. And presenting the valedictory address will be Mark de Guzman. Please be seated.
Thank you. Okay. Good morning. I am Sarai Lazo, the class of 2021's class president. Bienvenido, soy Sarai Lazo, la clase de 2021's presidente. On behalf of the class of 2021, it is my pleasure to welcome the faculty and staff, the board of trustees, parents, siblings, friends, loved ones, and most importantly, my fellow classmates to the 2021 graduation ceremony. Thank you to everyone gathered here today to witness and to celebrate this special occasion with the class of 2021. I would like to personally thank my family, especially my parents, for both pushing me to be here today. Along with my family, I greatly thank the many teachers that I had leading me to excellency, including Mr. Como, Mrs. Woods, and Mr. Sinkle, along with my amazing friends, especially Karina. On a side note, I would also like to appreciate the choir, band, and ROTC for taking their time to be here today. Es mi gran placer darles la bienvenida a la facultad y al personal de nuestra escuela, también a nuestros padres, familia y seres queridos. Pero lo más importante es dar un gran bienvenida a mis compañeros de la clase de 2021. Gracias a todos los reunidos aquí. Hoy impartimos una nueva jornada y seremos este gran capítulo de nuestras vidas con esta ceremonia. Me gustaría agradecer personalmente a mi familia, especialmente a mi madre, mi padre y a Dios por empujarme y permitirme llegar para permitirme llegar hasta este lugar. Los amo y los quiero mucho. I believe you all here have played a major role in shaping each of us into the person that we are today and guiding us along the way. For this and much more, we as a class are grateful. Not one of us have expected the kind of transformation we would experience by the choices that we have made. We have been taught the value of resilience, adaptivity, and most importantly, strength. For each of us, the development of growing us to be a giant has made us emerge stronger and better prepared intellectually, socially, and morally as we move on to the next level of our lives. It has been such a privilege to attend Ross Sterling and an even greater blessing to be surrounded by these remarkable and intelligent students each and every day. I know that we as a class will cherish the memories we have made and the friendships we have formed for the rest of our lives. It is my hope that we will greet the future with anticipation and never forget our roots and the people that have motivated and inspired us in our journey thus far. This graduation symbolizes the collaborative efforts of my fellow classmates, our administration, and our loved ones. At this crowning moment of our time here, we invite you to celebrate the great tradition of Ross Sterling in raising another cohort of strong, resilient, determined, and confident young intellectuals. Thank you very much for your time, and we did it, Rangers!
Hello, and good morning, students and families. My name is Kobe Joseph, and this year I had the honor to be Ross S. Sterling's Student Body President. Through our 13 years of school here at GCC ISD, I would like to reflect the countless memories we made together. From the infamous bubbles we had in our mouths while roaming the halls at STNF Austin to reading our first Dr. Seuss book, I wouldn't have perceived how fast time would fly by. I will never forget the many dodgeball tournaments in Coach Williams' gym. Like Principal Smith once said, once an Austin alligator, always an Austin alligator. Fast forward to middle school. Let's be honest, Gentry was way better than Cedar Bayou. From running the tree line, something CBJ didn't get to experience was my favorite part about 8th period athletics. Only because conveniently, me and my best friend got called out of class to put letters on the sign in front of the school every time we had to run. Sadly, we didn't realize how short these 3 years were, and by the blink of an eye, we were getting ready to go to Ross S. Sterling High School, the best school in Goose Creek without a doubt. The summer of 2017 was the first major disaster our class had to face. Hurricane Harvey hit and caused many damages to our classmates and teachers' homes. Throughout our first year at Sterling, we showed how strong the class of 2021 was by coming together when our fellow Rangers needed us. Walking into Sterling for the first time was scary, but as the year went on, we started to feel at home. I can still remember how challenging it was to find a seat in the old cafeteria, the good old days. Our very first pep rally wasn't our best one, but at least we were louder than the class of 2020. Sophomore year was the year I realized my career in science wasn't for me. I took chemistry, and I recall being in Mr. Braddock's first period class asking Gabe, what is the sig fig again? Regardless of how challenging we thought sophomore year was, nothing could have prepared us for junior year. All I have to say about how my junior year was academic-wise is on-ramps physics. Second semester, we went on spring break thinking we would get an extra week off, but little did we know we would become seniors sooner than we thought. Senior year, our class got stripped from most events our class was looking forward to, like pep rallies, field trips, and so much more. But I'd like to give a big thanks to Miss Woods and Miss Fest for making our senior year the best possible due to the circumstances. Y'all are truly the heart of Sterling High School. From painting our parking spots to the 6 raccoons running through the halls, I feel confident to say this year has been anything but boring. Class of 2021 is the best class to come out of Ross S. Sterling High School, and I know each one of y'all sitting here today will do big things in life. No matter where we go next in life, we will always have one thing in common. Once a Sterling Ranger, always a Sterling Ranger. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Brooke Benoit, and I am the class of 2021 Salutatorian. As I look back on all our class's high school experience, I recall making numerous friendships, special milestones, and irreplaceable memories. But most importantly, I think of all of the challenging yet valuable life lessons we have learned along the way that will aid us as we pursue our future after high school. Among the many lessons the class of 2021 has learned, one of the most difficult is accepting the unavoidable. I think I can speak for all of us when I say that this has not been the senior year that we had envisioned. However, we turned this unfortunate situation into a memorable experience that we will never forget. Some of these unavoidable situations our classes faced this year include the freeze, our fair share of tropical storms, and of course, COVID-19. We have endured WebEx classes, mass quarantining, canceled school events, and a host of other challenges. These are obstacles that most seniors do not have to face, but instead of letting these challenges ruin the year, we did not waste time and energy trying to change the unchangeable. Instead, we realized that our senior year would be defined by how we reacted to these challenges. Sometimes in life, our expectations are not going to line up with reality, but it is how we react to this reality that matters most. I'm not going to lie, at the start of the year, it was looking somewhat grim. I was worried that we were going to miss out on many of the once-in-a-lifetime experiences a senior year brings. However, despite the obstacles that stood in the way, this year has far exceeded my expectations, and that is because we decided to make the best of our circumstances rather than letting our circumstances get the best of us. In addition to acceptance, our classes learned that hard work and determination are keys to success. I am proud to say that our class took on this year with an optimistic mindset that was determined to leave our mark on Ross S. Sterling High School. After accepting the fact that this year was not going to be normal, we then had to come together to get creative about how we were realistically going to adapt to the situation and make this year both unique and unforgettable. At times, it was easy to feel discouraged and sorry for ourselves after we were continually told no as we presented our ideas. There were so many opportunities for us to just give up on our senior year, but we chose to persevere. Eventually, after many failed attempts and much hard work, we were able to get approval on activities and events that we have fought tirelessly to organize. At first, we were not sure that we would have a prom or even this graduation that we are attending today. However, due to the perseverance and determination of our class, we have gotten to experience both of these events along with many other once-doomed events throughout the year. Finally, we have learned the important life lesson of being able to appreciate the little things in life. Too many times, we often tend to take for granted our joys and privileges and do not recognize their value until they are taken away. This fall, much of what had seemed burdensome became opportunities. What other classes in the past viewed as insignificant events became the equivalent of winning the lottery to us. I mean, did you ever dream that you would actually be looking forward to going to class? Together, we experienced a change in perspective that taught us to make the most out of what we had and to focus on the good instead of dwelling on the bad. This year has not been easy by any standard, but I truly believe that our class has benefited beyond measure by learning valuable life lessons that we will carry with us for the rest of our lives. I learned more over the past few years than I ever thought was humanly possible. I want to thank all of the teachers, parents, faculty, and administration that made this year enjoyable for us. We seriously could not have done it without all of your help and guidance. I am so thankful and proud to have been a part of what I consider to be the best class that has ever walked the halls of Ross S. Sterling High School. I cannot wait to see what the future has in store for all of us. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Mark de Guzman, and I am honored to be here today as a valedictorian of Sterling's class of 2021. Before I begin, I would like to give thanks. Thank you to the raccoon that stormed one of Sterling's prestigious bathrooms. Because of you, our school and one student are lavished with TikTok fame. In all seriousness, though, I would like to give thanks to those who helped me reach where I am today. Thank you to my teachers. You all have worked so diligently, especially throughout this unprecedented year, and I'll forever be grateful for both the academic and life lessons I learned in all of your classes. Secondly, thank you to the counselors, administration, and school board. Without all of your help, applying to college would have been a catastrophe, and know that all the students appreciate what is done behind the scenes. Also, thank you to my friends. Thank you for sharing laughs with me, accepting who I am, and supporting me through my endeavors. All of you have a special place in my heart that I will cherish forever. Lastly, thank you to my parents. Thank you for the sacrifices you made in order to provide an education for my sister and me. Thank you for believing in me and encouraging me to pursue my own path in life. 18 years ago, I was a naive little boy, but your care and support have molded me into the somewhat mature adult I am today. I love you, Mom and Dad. Fellow graduates, please be thankful. Shower your teachers, friends, and family with appreciation and thanks because at least one person has helped you reach this defining moment in your life. But also, class of 2021, be proud. After many long years of education, we're finally stepping off to become adults in the real world, although in retrospect, it does sound quite terrifying. Now, what I am about to build upon may seem cliche, but some cliches are the inevitable truth. I hope that anyone in the audience right now, a graduate, parent, sibling, staff member, can take something out of my speech and apply it to their own lives. One particular class that I took in the past 4 years always began with a tradition known as good things. Some of the graduates and alumni listening right now will likely recognize what I'm talking about. But for those who do not know, this is a moment where students simply share good things that have happened to them. For instance, some could say, I got Chick-fil-A this weekend. I got into my dream college. Or, we're graduating today. Despite how inconsequential this tradition may seem, it has a tremendous impact on someone's mood. Good things is not only a way to learn more about one's classmates, but a way to be positive, a way to look for a ray of sunshine in a gloomy storm. As we all diverge on our own journeys and work to create this generation's workforce, we will feel flooded with stress, fear, or regret. There will be moments where you feel that you have failed, times where you want to rewind your life and fix an unwanted outcome. However, when you reach these times, think of good things. Appreciate the simplest moments to brighten your mood. Use the good things that you recall as a way to inspire you to keep persevering through worry and distress. Positivity can and will enable us to sustain the fiery drive within us to ultimately become the best versions of ourselves. Additionally, be yourself as you venture out into life. People will question your career decisions, insult what you like and don't like, or invalidate your personal feelings. Regardless, remember that there is one person in the world who knows exactly who you are: you. You know what makes you joyful, you know what makes you sad, and you know what makes you angry. Stay true to yourself. Do not be afraid to refuse certain opportunities if you feel discontented with what you are presented with, but also feel free to accept opportunities that allow your inner desires to blossom. It is okay to receive advice and feedback when making critical decisions, but take control of your life. Seek what makes you truly happy. Furthermore, do not be the one who pressures others into following your own opinions. Instead, respect others' life decisions and uplift your friends. Invigorate them with confidence so that they have nothing to fear as they work to make their ambitions a reality. Just as Gabriella, Troy, Sharpay, and the other students at East High School said in the movie High School Musical, we're all in this together. Lastly, stand tall with your aspirations and beliefs, which I know may sound ironic coming from someone who is 5'3". On a good day, with platform heels. Remind yourself to stay optimistic as you endure the treacherous obstacles you face. Remind yourself to embrace your identity and share it. I can guarantee that there will be people other than your parents, siblings, or relatives who would love to hear your story. What you have pride in and what you want to achieve matters. To the class of 2021 and to everyone in the audience, make your life a never-ending list of good things and let your personality flourish and echo throughout the world. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Sadai, Kobe, Brooke, and Mark. Great job. There are many people here today who have contributed to the success of these seniors. We would like to express our appreciation by recognizing these people at this time. First, we would like to recognize our 2021 Goose Creek CSD Board of Trustees and our Superintendent of Schools. Please hold your applause until I've introduced all individuals, as we will recognize them as a group. I will ask each of you to stand as I call your name and remain standing until we can recognize all of you. Ms. Jessica Woods, President. Mr. Richard Clem, Assistant Secretary. Ms. Tiffany Guy, Member. And Dr. Randall O'Brien, Superintendent of Schools. Please join me in recognizing our Board of Trustees and Superintendent. We are also pleased to have members of our Central Administration. Would the Central Administration staff please stand and be recognized? We're also very pleased to have our Baytown Mayor, Mr. Brandon Capetillo, and City Manager, Mr. Rick Davis, with us this morning. Please stand so that we can recognize you. I would like to ask the parents and guardians of the class of 2021 to please stand and be recognized. Also this morning, we're very pleased to have some of the members of the class of 2020 here with us this morning, so please stand so we can recognize you as well. We want to thank everyone for your attendance this morning. Today, as we announce the names of our graduates, we will point out the various cum laude degrees. Summa cum laude is the top 2%, magna cum laude the next 3%, and cum laude the following 5%. These students represent the top 10% of our senior class, and we will recognize their achievement individually when their name is announced. You will notice in your program that we have attempted to list all students that have received honors, awards, and scholarships. However, due to printing deadlines, some may have been unable to be listed. We have previously recognized them individually at our honors and awards banquet, and because their names appear in the program, we will not introduce them individually today. I would like to announce that the total worth of combined scholarships for the Sterling Senior Class of 2021 is over $4.4 million. At this time, I would like to recognize a dedicated group of students that have made the choice to serve our country and our armed forces. I think it is appropriate that they be recognized for their future service and sacrifices in safeguarding the many freedoms that we hold sacred. Students, when I call your name, please stand and be recognized and remain standing until all students have been recognized. Audience, please hold your applause until the last student has been recognized. Blair Rogers, Texas Army National Guard. Michelle Reynoso, United States Air Force. Braylon Boykin, United States Army. Seth Wallace, United States Army. Sean Kravocha, United States Marine Corps Reserves. Eduardo Borrego, United States Marines. Nicholas Compton, United States Marines. Ashton Butler, United States Navy. Isaac Gutierrez, United States Navy. And Brandon Thompson, United States Navy. Congratulations and good luck. Thank you. Good luck to all our future military personnel. At this time, Dr. Randall O'Brien, Superintendent of Goose Creek Schools, will present the graduating class of 2021.
Good morning. Class of 2021, you will forever be known as the class of adaptability, perseverance, and innovation. There will always be certain things that set your class apart from all others. For example, you may just be from the class of 2021 if you've ever experienced the following. Have you walked up to a store or the school only to return to your car to get a mask? Were you unable to attend a funeral, birthday party, wedding, as they were not permitted? Have you missed traveling outside of your home or hometown for extended periods of time? Maybe you've missed having ample supplies of toiletries. Maybe you've missed face-to-face meetings across the table, across the classroom, or across the cafeteria. Maybe you've missed regular appointments for dental or doctor's visits. You've missed, for sure, going to concerts, movies, rodeos, birthday parties, and other celebrations. You've missed the simple things like hugs, smiles, other facial expressions. You may have missed visits to see your grandparents or loved ones in the hospital. With all of the things you've missed, maybe you've had more time for just a few things. Volunteering with service projects for local civic clubs or your local church. Self-reflection on the person you are and the person you want to become. For better or worse, you've probably spent a little bit more time with your nuclear family. Spending more time with your pet. By show of hands, who has a pet? Anyone? Okay, we've got a few out there. Maybe you spent time developing interest in or taking up old routines like gardening, exercising, bicycling, swimming, learning a new language, camping, fishing, hunting, cooking or learning to cook, taking road trips without ever getting out of your car, doing laundry, or better yet, learning how to do your laundry. Maybe you spent time binge watching TV or videos on your phone or iPad. But you haven't spent time improving your technology and overall computer skills. Maybe you've become a WebEx or Zoom expert, or as previously referenced, becoming a TikTok or Facebook sensation. Maybe you've done 100 other things, just cruising around the internet or socials. Maybe you've taken just some time to set some life goals. For good or bad, as students, you've faced more challenges than any other class before. Over your 4 years in high school, you've experienced floodwaters, experienced hurricanes. You've experienced a freeze that cut off power for the entire state for up to a week, challenging our power grid concept like never before, causing us to all wonder who is really in charge of such things. You've seen our nation become more divided than it has ever been, or at least since the civil rights movements almost 60 years ago. You've been exposed to politically charged matters that are more typical of a college student or an adult than a high school student. You've seen more and learned more about our government and the inner workings of the political machine than any class before you. What I hope that you have also learned along the way is that your friends are still your friends. Your family is still your family, and that good things still happen. When given a choice between right and wrong, most people still choose right. I hope that you found greater causes to believe in, and that our future can be as bright as a result of your efforts to make the world a better place. I hope that you've witnessed more love than you have hate, and I wish that you may seek to become the love that our society needs in order to overcome the bitterness that sometimes surfaces. I do believe the first step towards a healthy mindset is to believe in, care about, and love yourself. Of course, you know yourself better than anyone else in the world, and because of that, you may be a little hard on yourself. You must accomplish the skill of acceptance and appreciation of who you are in order that your true potential may be released into the world for all of us to appreciate. On that note, I'll leave you with a little quote from one of my favorite doctors. Today, you are you. That is truer than true. There is no one alive who is youer than you. So shout out loud, I am lucky to be what I am. So today, what you are is the graduating class of 2021. Congratulations. I'd like to ask Mr. Nathan Chaddick to come back up, your principal, to come back to the podium for some official business. Mr. Chaddick, do you have a declaration for me this morning?
Yes, sir, I do. I hereby declare that the students presented to you have successfully completed all coursework as required by the Texas Education Agency and are eligible to receive a diploma from Goose Creek Consolidated Independent School District.
Then, having done so, as Superintendent of Schools, I hereby certify the Ross S. Sterling High School Class of 2021. On behalf of the Board of Trustees and faculty and staff of Goose Creek CISD and the Ross S. Sterling High School, I want to say congratulations, Class of 2021.
We've now come to the point in our ceremony that everyone's been waiting for, of course. We have discussed the meaning of this ceremony with our seniors and would like to mention it to our guests in the audience. While this is a happy and exciting occasion, this is a ceremony of honor and dignity. While we're all happy that your children are graduating, this is their day, and we expect you to honor them during this ceremony. We should be extremely proud of all our graduates for their perseverance in obtaining their graduation goal. I'm asking for your cooperation in maintaining the honor and dignity of the ceremony so that each senior can be recognized appropriately. At this time, I would like to take a moment to make a special presentation. This special presentation is for a fellow classmate, Jocelyn Charisse. Jocelyn is no longer with us, and of course will not be able to graduate today. I will now present this honorary diploma to her brother, Jose Charisse. Thank you, Jose. At this time, I would like to introduce Sterling High School's Academic Dean, Dr. Julie Bollock. Dr. Bollock will be announcing our graduates today. Will the first row of the class of 2021 please stand? And approach the podium. Students on stage, please go find your seats. Assistant principals and counselors, please go to your designated positions. Wait for our post here. Ms. Marshall, if you would guide our first student. Okay, it's on you. I'll cue you if you're too slow or too fast.
Okay, cool. Mark Terrell de Guzman. Brooke Benoit. Stephen Michael Morrow. Yudira Angelica Hermosillo. Sophie Stoltz. Charlotte Grace Newport. Anthony Vargas. Rafael Gutierrez, Jr. Ahmad Sami Hamid. Daisy Alvarez. Aisha Khan. Jimena Ramos. Grace Muller. Jacob Ryan Smith. Abigail Faith Vincent. Lorianne Ratliff. Donna Maria Hoya. Jacqueline Martinez. Taya McKenna Cook. Jordan Alyssa Starr. Daniela Mendoza Arcos. Tashua Joseph. Nadia Main. Treva Hedrick. Sarai Elizabeth Lasso. Graciela Torres. Bailey Danae St. Romain. Israel Trejo. Daniel Emmanuel Sanchez Cruz. Brittany Martinez. Delilah Arredondo. Ilium Alexandra Cifuentes. Stephanie Lynn Williams. James Preston Turner. Ashton Wayne Machuca. Heather Tarver. Daisy Lizeth Pegueros. Wesley Joswiak. Riley Jean Kimball. Logan Lee Tadlock. Ruben Valencia. Blake Aaron Butler. Dalton Tanner Mullins. Alexis Olivares Jimenez. Dalton Lane Waymeyer. Dylan Waymeyer. Jacqueline Abarca. Omari Aji. Angela Aguilar. Madai Alanis. Nadej Albert. Yair Aldrete. Enara Ali. Brooklyn Luann Nicole Allen. Christopher Almendares. Miguel Angel Antamarano IV. Daniel Eduardo Alvarado. Antonio Alvarado Jr. Marlon Alvarez. Michael Alvarez. Mark Amesqua. Sullivan Anderson. Carlos Andrade Benitez. Deontrene Archangel. Deonce Archangel. Anthony Aravalo. Moises Aravalo. Neda Arredondo. Tristan Daniel Aragon. Dominic Charles Arroyo. Hinlison Ayala. Kevin Alexander Ayala. Kisla Ayala. Hannah Elizabeth Bailey. Alejandro Ballinas. Colin Barefoot. Jeffrey Barnes. Trishana Denise Marie Barnes. Jeremy Nathaniel Barasa. Gennaro Vasquez Jr. Jasmine Natavia Batiste. Lauren Taylor Belfis. Natalie Denise Bejarano. Nicholas David Bell. Dylan Beltree. Autumn Bennett. Carson Leanne Birdsell. Eduardo Xavier Borrego. Corey Jerlisa Boguanu. Erica Boyd Martyr. Braylon Boykin. Trinity Savannah Brewer. Brandon Malik Brooks. Kelsey Lynn Birch. Ashton Michael Butler. Emilio Camacho. Emily Marie Campa. Juan Diego Campo Rivas. Andre Campos. Eileen Cardenas. Jennifer Isamar Cardenas. Abigail Cardiel. Jake Carr. Anita Lisette Carrea. Maria Fernanda Cartagena Funes. Kalisha Sierra Camelia Casen. Let me try that again. Kalisha Sierra Camelia Casen. Alyssa Caserma. Raul Alexis Castro Hernandez. Adrian Domingo Chavez. Javier Alejandro Chavez. Juan Thomas Chavez. Dylan Gerardi Chavez Garza. Charvel Jacoby Chavez. Nevin Cherubin. Jocelyn Christian. Justin Clausen. Ailed Colina. Nicholas Isaiah Compton. Mark Anthony Contreras. Sofia Loren Contreras. Daphne Contreras Guzman. Carlos Arturo Covarrubias Barajas. Natalie Michaela Crane. Jared J-Ro Crosby. Caden John Crunk. Liliana Noemi Cruz Venegas. Jeffrey Curiel. Skylar Rose Dalstra. Michelle Dang. Aaron Hayden Davis. Cody Alger Davis. Mallory Lou Davis. Amira Denise Davis Randolph. Naomi De Jesus. Ulysses Orlando De La Torre. Gabriel De Leon. Samantha Isabella Delgado. Paulina Daniela Delgado Cervantes. Delena Anise Deloach. Ryan De Luna. Alexis Demetrio Diaz. Andre Dizon. Jackson Dobbs. Michaela Lynn Dominguez. Ethan Lamar Donnell. Aaliyah Duran. Travis Eugene Dutton. Zion Deshaun Andre Nathan Dines Lenore. Trinity Jade Edmond. Nathan Robert Itel. Jocelyn Alicia. Alani Ellis. Xander Ethan Ellis. Luis Fernando Escamilla. Cassandra Escobar. Adriana Espada Figueroa. Leslie Vinay Espinosa. Tatum Cameron Escabel. Ashley Nicole Everson. Alyssa Marie Figueroa. Hugo Flores. Ivan Renee Flores. Ryan Joseph Flores. Yesenia Renee Flores. Kevin David Foxworth II. Presley Karina Francisco. Carla Guadalupe Franco. Lauren Nicole Franco. Willanisha Nicole Franklin. Ashanti Frazier. Sammy Elise Frazier. Mark Anthony Fuentes. Ryan David Fullen. Elizabeth Galino. Corey Jermaine Gallo. J.W. Gamel. Brianna Garcia. Carolina Yadel Garcia. Daisy Garcia. Emily Marie Garcia. Karina Michelle Garcia. Melody Garcia. Mia Garcia. Noah Jacob Garcia. Orlando Garcia. Lizzie Garcia Reyes. David Marie Garcia. Marcos Samuel Garza. Jackson Wayne Gates. Tara LaRae Gill. Tristan Stacy Gill. Zion Deshaun Godfrey. Bernice Gonzalez. Ileana Gonzalez. Johanna Gonzalez. Melanie Gonzalez. Eduardo Gonzalez Rosales. Jaslyn Celine Guerra. Caitlin Guidry. Isaac Gutierrez. Oliver Lee Guy. Desiree Marie Hagan. Madeline Brooke Hazley. Allison Claire Harper. Dedrick Harris Jr. Austin Havard. Muhammad Haikal. Madison Simone Hurd. Marcus Coy Helvey. Gregory Lynn Hembry II. Daniel Hernandez. Kareem Hernandez. Marianne Hernandez. Samantha Ann Hernandez. Jennifer Michelle Herrera. Nicole Mariah Herrera. Rebecca Lynn Hicks. Bryston Keelan Hill. Christy Nicole Hill. Danielle Elise Hinojosa. Dalton Gage Hodges. Christian Key Hofstetter. Annabelle Hweck. start back. Annabelle Hueck. No? Who's this? Janelle Hunter. Who? That's what I said. Annabelle Hueck. No? Landon Paul Huber. Janelle Hunter. Olivia Rochelle Huntington. Omar Jamar Huntington. Adriana Ibanez Diaz. Faith Nicole Ibarra. Dakota Cheyenne Jacobs. Preston Brian James. Malcolm Jenkins. Xavier Nicholas Jimenez. Brianna Joe Biddy. Samuel Johnson. Zachary Johnson. Jareth Robert Jones. Kaya Jones. Kiesia Lachey Jones. Makita Candace Jones. Charlie Jones. Jaden Alicia Joseph. Kobe Stanford Joseph. Triana Michaela Eliza Joseph. Zyla Joseph. Christian Lee Juarez. Cameron Kibido. Kobe Kent Kiss. Kylie Alyssa Knox. Sean Krivakucha. Arturo Lagunas Salgado. Kaylee Giselle Lara. Seth Cage Lawson. Emilio Gerardo Liel. Caleb Allen Leggett. Emilio Leon Jr. Amy Alejandra Lira. Brianna Loera Cabrera. Bryant Jesus Lopez. Emily Yvette Lopez. Jessica Evany Lopez. Kimberly Melissa Lopez. Arista Loya. Brent Lucario. Mason Cole Lucas. Emily Christine Lumberas. Carla Maciel. Zitlali Guadalupe Maciel Galvan. Cole Nathaniel Macuba. Alyssa Madriz. Francisco Javier Magaña. Jeanette Mireya Magaña. Alyssa Malbro. Sunny Renee Manila. Perla Mares. Marvin Isaiah Marte. Daniel Isaiah Martinez. Devin Michael Martinez. Kimberly Martinez. Kayla Milagros Martinez. Rodolfo Asaí Martinez. Brian Martinez. Yair Israel Martinez Rivera. Ashley Danielle Mays. Zachary McFalls. Taylor Nicole McLaughlin. William Adam Moe. Emily Medina. Maria Medrano Meraz. Catherine Nicole Meismer. Valentina Mendez Contreras. Cristina Mendez Huerta. Angel Adrian Mendoza. Raylan Sylvia Cecile Mendoza. Raylan Mitchell. Abigail Montes. Julian Raul Montes. Tice Allen Davis Moon. Ray Moore. Kevin Enrique Morales. Sebastian Moreno. Vanessa Lisbeth Moreno. Juan Felipe Moreno Mendoza. Camerlyn Michelle Morgan. Miranda Renee Moyers. Abraham Murillo. Isweria Milana Celestine Myers. Gumaro Nava. Peyton Reese Newman. Natasia Nichols. Remigio Nieves. Joshua Alexander Nolan. Melanie Alexa Ochoa. Trinity Marquise Oliver. Ashley Ortiz. Tatiana Aiza Owens. Yesenia Pacheco. Kylie Pacheco. Sharon Alexa Pacheco Perez. Paola Palacios Igadera. Yvonne Alexis Palomares. Caleb Isaac Parker. Elizabeth Ann Marie Patrick. Edgar Paz. Jadira Pedraza. Evelyn Peña. Francisco Javier Peña Benabe. Nancy Elizabeth Perez. Anayeli Perez Peña. April Renee Pacina. Danny Fan. Lillian Denise Phillips. Daniel Pimentel. Kendall Alani Pinnock. Nuli Pinto. Asia Janelle Palador. Joel Prado. Joshua Brito. Jody Michelle Prigmore. Justin Kobe Putnam. Athena Ramirez. Cheyenne Regis. Zion Kishan Renee. Jennifer Reyes. Vivi Aseneth Reyes. Jimena Reyes. Michelle Reynoso. Xavier Antonio Rivera. John Luis Rivera Torres. Valeria Amy Robles. Kate Arlen Rodriguez. Crispin Rodriguez. Neda Rodriguez.
Chandler Reed is the kid standing by Ray.
Samarie Rodriguez. Jocelyn Rodriguez Hernandez. Blair Nicole Rogers. Jose Luis Roman. Evelyn Joanna Romero. Napun Rosario II. Ahmad Saif. Rosemary Salcido Magdaleno. Arlene Salinas. Darian Samuels. Jacob Alexander Sanchez. Jatnell Sanchez. Hasael Sanchez. Daniel Sandoval. Isabella Natalia Sandoval. Tanya Sandoval. Edgar Santillan. Jesse Santillan Jr. Sarah Guadalupe Santos Rojas. Catherine Ann Sawyer. Tyjor Scott. Hania Shahab. Garrison Monroe Shaw. Ashley Marie Shelby. Tyreek Shepard. Benjamin Neal Shuttlesworth. Maylee Cifuentes. Evelyn Rose Singleton. Cutter Riley Smalley. Dante Jermaine Smith. John Smith. Micah Dakari Smith. Takara Smith. Jason Montana Snyder. Matthew Carter Spates II. Anastasia Stevens. Cassidy Lee Taylor. Celia Tenorio. Eric Ty. Grace Liddell Thomas. Brandon Shane Thompson. Chantel Eileen Torres. Angel Torres Posada. Jorge Luis Toscano. Edwin Tovar. Diana Trejo. Arturo Trejo. Pedro Trejo Jr. Joanna Cecilia Trevino. Jaden Stephen Trosdell. Adrian Valencia. Jaden Valencia. Jennifer Valencia. Stephanie Valencia. Alyssa K. Vargas. Sandra Vargas. Vivian Vargas. Andres Vasquez. Marco Antonio Vasquez. Nayeli Velasquez. Valerie Renee Vinsor. Adrian Verestigi. Jaden Alexi Verestigi. Jasmine Lorena Versosa. Yamale Villanueva. Sergio Daniel Villarreal. Brianna Shalise Vital. Sith Wallace. Kylie Marie Wharton. Jasmine Nicole Wheeler. Mary Jane Gail Whipple. Morgan Sky White. Aaliyah Whittier. Alexis Monique Whittier. Bliss Wickham. Alyssa Williams. Luna Sky Williams. Hannah Christine Willis. Nicholas Wisdom. Karina Lynn Wolf. Jacob Wood. Jason Workman. Michael Jaden Wright. Sadell Wright IV. Naya Young. Crystal Aliniz Zamora. Saul Jarrett Sarsosa. Zachary Robert Zeglin. Bria Zurcher Thornton. Nydia Marie Zuniga. Melanie Ramos. Corey Hembry. Chandler Reed.
Claire Harper, if you would make your way to the stage. Stand next to me, if you're okay with that. I know. I thought I'd get you up here, Lordy. Oh, man. Graduates, please stand. As a symbol of your graduation, please move your tassels from the right side of your cap to the left side at this time. If you would like to remove your tassels in preparation of throwing your cap after the benediction, please do so now. So audience, please stand with the graduates. All please stand and remain standing for the benediction, which will be led by Claire Harper.
Bow your heads with me. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for blessing us to have made it this far. We thank you for giving us the opportunities to make memories with some of our best friends, some that we'll never forget. Give grace and courage to those who have worked so hard to get to where they are now. We ask you to continue to bless us as we embark on this new journey. Let us use the knowledge, skills, and life lessons we have gained through these years wisely and to take every opportunity we get to glorify your name. As we start the next stage of our lives, God, we ask you to give us wisdom. I pray for those who are filled with self-doubt that, God, you give them the confidence to express who they are. I pray for those unsure of their future that you would ease their anxiety and reassure them of their potential. I pray for those who are struggling that you give them guidance in their lives so they do not have to struggle alone. Finally, I pray for us as a class of 2021. A chapter of our lives has come to an end and another eagerly awaits. And Lord, we pray for guidance, grace, and protection throughout our lives. All these things we ask in your holy name. Amen.
Amen. Thank you. You turn your seat. Thank you. Thank you, Claire. This time, faculty members assisting with the staging area, please make your way to the staging area at this time, please. Audience, once again, please join me in recognizing the graduated class of 2021. Graduates, if you'd like to toss those caps, get ready. 1, 2, 3. Woo! All right. Miss Marshall, Ms. Fernandez.